Hello everybody, welcome back. We're going to do update number 2 here on our build of the Johan Cadillac ambulance. Give you a little update on what we're doing here so far. You can see these little guys right here. We made window cranks for the interior of the body. I'll bring the body tub around. You can see there's 2 of them on each door. They're very faint, so my thoughts and my hopes are that when we glue these in, they will stand out a little bit more. I can't get it to stand up without gluing it, but there's 2 on each door, and then there's 1 for the rear door. We got some primer on some things. So we made these today. Let me get these set aside. I don't want to have to cough or something on the video and watch them go flying all over the table. Have to do a little bit of sanding on them yet to get them the right height. Let's see if I can bring this up here. So for the larger portion, I used just a little sliver of 80 thousandths rod. And then for the other end, I used a piece of 35 thousandths rod. I need to sand this side down just a hair. It sticks up a little too high, but we'll let those set up and dry real good for a day or so before we get them on. I wanted to show the engine again because I did go back and review that video. The last video I posted, it was really kind of dark. It didn't show up all that well. But as you can see, we added a throttle return spring, some plug wires, heater hoses. On this side, we have a inline fuel filter that we added. That's just a little diode that I had laying around. Battery cables, obviously red to the starter, the ground going to the alternator. And then I added what I'm going to call a fuel pump right here, because there's not one provided in the kit. It's just a piece of end of a sprue. We fed the fuel line in there. Made our radiator hose out of a piece of 14 gauge wire. And just some basic simple paint details. It doesn't look too awful. Looks pretty good. It's getting there. And then we started working on the seats last night, today. Of course, this is the front seat. Pardon me. We went with a flat red and a gloss red here on the top. Try to give some impression of some two-toneness going on. Did some Molotov work up in here, down here on the base. So we've got the front seat done, and then we started working on the rear seats. We done the black wash on the bottom. I haven't black washed the top yet. And then we added some chrome highlights on the back. So we've got those 2 complete. Let's see if we can set them up in here. Give you guys an idea what we're looking at. And then we do have the center partition. All it is primed. It's going to be painted the same way as the seats are. or close to it. But we're getting there. I did prime the dashboard. I haven't done any work to it yet. But we're getting there. I think when once we get the all these little window cranks tidied up and get them glued into place, start working on painting the door details. All this, I think it's going to blend in really well. And we got all that accomplished so far, which I know isn't much. Let me raise this up a little bit. But we did get some white paint on our body yesterday, and luckily it was really warm out today, so this was able to sit outside and dry up for us. But I'm still going to wait, I believe, a day or two before we go tackle the red. All the gray parts are going to be red. Kind of a pain in the rear end to mask off, but I believe we got it pretty good. I'm going to have to get some foil, I think, for this body side molding. Maybe some of this up here. It's real faint. I highly doubt the Molotov pen is going to be able to do that. And it's going to be able to do this okay, because pretty much all this up here is chrome. But we're getting there. I did get one little booger in it up here, but I believe that will sand out. We will probably wet sand this next before I mask it off and do the red. I think that's the way to go. That'll help with the demarcation line on it, so I don't have a raised up paint separation line on it. But we'll get there. That's about what you're looking at. I mean, even in shot there. Should look pretty good. I want to give it as much detail as I can without, being anal about it and over detailing and then not finishing the model. Pardon me. And then some other things we were able to finish up yesterday. These have dried up now. We finished up our 2 Mars 888 lights with the Molotov pen. So we have 2 of those. We did get the Federal Q all chromed up. Now it's just a matter of doing some black wash on the front and inside the air grills right there. We'll do that. I don't know if any of this is still showing up. We did get our CP25 speakers chrome plated, all done on that. Black on the inside for our little bling that we're going to have on it. And then, of course, our 174 that we've already showed. I don't know how well this will probably won't show up at all, but I think it'll look pretty sharp on there once it gets done. Very fitting for the year. And as you can see there in the background, I did find this in my stash. I forgot all about it. But this is from Johann, and it is a photo etched fret for 55 to 56 Pontiacs. And it does have some ambulance maker and manufacturer nameplates on it. So I thought I would dig this out. Let me get my glasses on here so I can see. Let's see, where's it at? We do have a couple on here that say Superior. Right here they are. Right there. I don't know how well that's showing up. They're very, very small, very tiny. Of course, this isn't a Pontiac, so that's all I would use. As a matter of fact, where I found these was in another ambulance kit that I have. Let me pull this around a little bit. I don't know if I can reach it. This was a Jimmy Flintstone purchase some point last year. I don't remember when I bought it. Move some of these parts out of the way. But this is an upcoming build on the channel as well. This is a 59 Pontiac, and you know, we'll probably do something similar on this. We'll make a bunch of bling for it, you know, get that all together. But this thing has a full interior. The interior tub, which is designed somewhat similar to this Johann kit. It's got glass with it and everything. But I guess when I had purchased this, because I had that fret of photo etch, that was my intention to do that 59 Pontiac, because I do have a 59 Cadillac up here that I need to make another beacon ray light for it. It fell off and I believe it broke on me, but I will highlight that on the channel here one day. But so that'll give me a 59 Cadillac, a 65 Cadillac, and a 59 Pontiac ambulance to go along with my Chevrolet, my Ford, and my Dodge ambulances that I've built. But that's where we're at right now. I just wanted to give a quick little update. I appreciate all the new followers that have joined the channel here recently. It's awesome. We're growing like nuts. I really appreciate it, and I'm going to try to do more of these in progress videos as time allows, as I get things done, that is. But that's where we're at right now with our build-up of the 65 Johann Cadillac ambulance. We'll probably work a little bit on doing some wet sanding today on the body, getting the white prepped for polish, and then we'll get her taped up, make sure that white paint is all well cured, and then shoot some red on it. All right, guys, that's about it for now. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one.